Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Olga.
Good afternoon.
Okay, guys. Let me try to show you the board. Hey, putting off the microphone. Good afternoon. I'm putting off the microphone. Okay. Do you see the board now? All right, let me try to send the link to another students. Okay, let me explain. Are you aware that situation? Today, when I finish the lecture today, I am going to send the official test number 1 on paper. Okay, you received today. You're working this weekend, and this is due September 22nd. Okay, September 22nd is next Tuesday, no? At midnight is the due date. Okay? Together, it's due together with the together with the test number 1 online. Okay, sí que son estudios finished, the test number 1 online. Good for him, for them. Okay, let me try to send some students the link. Okay, copy the link. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay, no. Okay. I explained your moment. Okay, the test on paper. Okay, there you go. Copy the link. I sent to him. Send to him. Okay. For the student that asked me about the test, do you see the board now or not yet? Board, no board?
Okay, I don't see any now.
You see the board now?
Not right now.
No?
Yes.
And now?
Yes.
Okay. So do you understand very well? We have 2 tests for each chapter. Test 1 on paper and the test online. Entonces, bueno, you get 100 in the test on paper, 100 in the test online. And remember 10 extra points for the homework, so you complete 80%. You don't get 80% in both homework, no. Entonces, finally, I average everything. So basically, we have 1, 2, 3, 8 tests. I average, so adding everything and divided by 8. Remember, the final is totally optional. Some students ask me about the test on paper. Okay, you write on paper, but you send to me in 2 different ways. Or you take picture page by page, or question by question, in organized way. Or you scan, you have a scanner, and you send me in PDF format. That's it. But I would like your answer is clear. I try to understand very well. If I don't understand, I cannot grade you. Okay? Okay, so I remember we are doing number 13. So now 13 questions. Yes or no? I am right, I am wrong.
Yes.
I am right. Okay, I am right, yes. Okay, this is a typical quadratic equation. Yes or no? No? Yes? No? Quadratic equation? Of course, a quadratic equation. It's already this quadratic equation expressed in standard form. It's already this quadratic equation. Yes, standard form. Nice. So we are ready. See, everything is standard. Yes. Quadratic standard. I am ready to determine who is A, B, and C. 1, 1, and 5. And you apply the quadratic formula. This is the quadratic formula. You remember by memory the quadratic formula or no? Or you don't remember?
Yes.
You remember very well. Then -1, because b is 1, plus or minus square roots 1 squared minus 4 times 1 times 5 divided by 2 times 1. The order of operation is clear. Always we are doing the expression inside the radical. This is 1. 1 squared is 1 minus 20. Because 4 times 1 times 5 20 is negative 19. And the square root negative 19 is imaginary number. I square root positive 19 because 19 is a prime number. We cannot simplification more. So far, my answer is -1 plus or minus I radical 19 divided by 2. But in this moment, I can see, wow, it's a complex solution because include I. And you, the complex solution, always, you write the complex number using, again, a standard. But it's another standard, no es standard of the quadratic. It's a standard form of the complex number, que es real part plus I imaginary part. A is a real part, B is imaginary. Therefore, I recommend split this common denominator to where the -1 and I radical 19 over 2. And this is a super elegant answer. Any question? No problema. You feel strong?
Professor,
Please.
does it matter if the I is in the front or the back of the equation?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Okay, let's do it now 14, que es similar, very, very similar. Okay, it's x squared plus x plus 1. Wow, easy. I quadratic equation, already expressed in standard. I can see que A is 1, B is 1, and C is 1. Everything is 1 in this example. Minus B plus or minus square root B squared minus 4AC divided by 2A. And -1 plus or minus square root, 1 squared minus 4 times 1 times 1 divided by 2 times 1. And inside the radical, 1 squared is 1. This is 4, because 4 times 1 is 4, and -3. And the square root -3 is obvious, it's imaginary again, it's I radical 3. And 3, you know, is a prime number. We cannot simplification more. So it's -1 plus or minus I radical 3 over 2, and again, 2 expressed in standard form is -1/2 is the real part. You split like that. And the imaginary part is like that. Plus or minus I radical 3 over 2. Answer. Any question, guys? You feel strong in the quadratic formula? I suppose we have 2 questions in which you have to use a quadratic formula, no? And solve a quadratic equation. 15 and 16 is different because it's mandatory solving this quadratic equation. Again, it's already expressed in standard form, but they want, so in the test specify only one question, solving by complete the square. Okay, complete the square, remember, is a little bit confusing, no? Maybe sophisticated, something. You copy, for example, x squared plus 4x, you move 10 to the right-hand side. Now, inside one box, I copy inside the box one magic number. This magic number allow us to complete the square. And complete the square means that this trinomial should be perfect square. And the formula is, you take b, and the formula que normally the quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c, no? In this example, a is 1, B is 4, and C, I have no idea, question mark. You take B. The B is 4. You take B, in our specific example, is 4. Divided by 2, always divided by 2. Always divided by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2, and you square these two. And the answer is 4. In this case, a coincidence, not always happen. It's exactly the same number, right? In order to keep the equilibrium for the equation, so you artificially, you put 1 4 here to complete the square, you need to put another 4 in the right-hand side to keep the equilibrium for the equation. And now, this trinomial is perfect square, and the factorization is super easy. It's x plus 2 squared. Where come from this x? Well, it's a square root this. Where come from these 2? It's a square root 4. And in the right-hand side, we have minus 6. Because negative 10 and 4 together is minus 6. Now it's ready to apply square root both sides. So x plus 2 without a square and square root is equal I, again imaginary, radical 6. Remember, when you have a square root any negative number, it's I square root the same positive number. Immediately you see negative, you put I, right? Finally, you isolate the x. I move the 2 to the right-hand side like a minus 2. I forgot important. Let me change the color. Important, plus or minus. Plus or minus I, radical 6. And the final answer is solution set. Minus 2 plus or minus I, radical 6. I forgot. Well, no, I don't. It's okay. Okay, guys, you can live like that. It's perfect. Or if you want, you put solution set. Either way, this is totally optional. This is more elegant, you know. Okay, any question about complete square? Let me try another. Go ahead.
Can you just a little bit?
What part, miss?
The part where you got 4.
Okay. Okay, listen to me. Suppose several examples. X squared plus 4x plus something. Suppose another example. X squared plus 10x plus something. Suppose another example is x squared plus 14x plus something. So my goal is now find the magic number that completes the square. We still get 4, no? In the first one. Why? The reason is because you take this number, divided by 2, and after you square this. And this 4 is 4. Why I am doing that? Because I am sure that when you are doing the factorization, this is x plus 2 squared. Because actually it's 2, you know, the common factorization for a trinomial is 2 binomial, no? But in this case, it's special because they are twin brother. Okay, so you foil that, x squared, 2x, 2x again, and 2 times 2 is 4, no? When you combine like term, we have x squared plus 4x plus 4, and we come back at the beginning, que es the original trinomial. So the idea is introduce artificially one number, magic number I call in colloquial way, in order to convert this trinomial to the perfect square. Let's try to do in the second example. The second example is 10, because b is 10, divided by 2 is 5, and 5 squared is 25. And the magic number in that case is 25. And the factorization of this trinomial is only 1, because it's duplicate square, x plus 5. Where come from this 5? Square root 25. Where come from this x? Square root this. Do you get the idea? Miss? Miss?
Yes, I understand. I get it.
Okay. Does it help me with the last one? What is the magic number in the last one?
Yes, it helps me better.
Come on.
For the last one?
Yeah, please. 7. Es 7, no? Es 14 divided by 2 is 7, no? Divided by
Yes.
2, so it's 7. Pero es 7 the number que I put here or no?
No.
No, what is the
No.
number que I put here? What is the number? What is the number?
49.
49. It's a square, 49. Okay, nice. Entonces, what is the factorization? This trinomial?
X plus 7 squared.
Plus 7, no? Square. Super. Any question? No?
No question. Got it.
Eso, bueno. Okay, let's do it together now. Number 16. Number 16 is, I don't remember if I copy. No, I don't. X squared plus 6x plus 18. Ajá. Y en the test, mandatory, I say, solving by completing the squares. You solving by ABC, no credit. 0 point for you. You get correct answer, but no, I don't want it that way. I want you, number one step, you move 18 to the other side, you create a magic number, and here and here. So what is the magic number in that case? What is magic number in that case?
9.
3. 3, okay, because 6 divided by 2 is 3, I agree. But I put 3 here inside the box or another number? 9. And 3 squared is 9. So we need to do 2 actions. Divided by 2, number 1, and square second. And you get 9. And you get 9. Okay, now this trinomial is perfect square. So the name of this trinomial is perfect square. Trinomial. It's a trinomial when you are doing the factorization. There's two twin brothers that I can condense in only one square, right? And those is x, because the square root of this guy is x, and the square root is 3. And this sign gets plus. It's because this sign is plus. Because I suppose that this sign is always plus. Never is negative. And this is negative 9. Combine later. Square root both sides now. X plus 3 is equal plus or minus. Don't forget the plus or minus. I forgot the other day. Square root negative 9, que es 3, ¿no? Oh, sorry, coño. Okay, no. Un 2. Actually, I put directly 3i. Much better put the 3 here. So finally, I solve for x is minus 3 plus or minus 3i. Super fantastic answer. Solution set. Any question? No. No. Okay, let's go 17. 17 is a little bit more complicated. It's c to the 4th power minus 5 c squared plus 6 equal to 0. My question is, this is a quadratic equation. Yes or no? No. No, of course no, because degree is 4. Because degree is 4 to be quadratic equation, degree is 2. But my next question is polynomial equation. Poly? A polynomial equation? Yes! How do you know que es poly? How do you know que es poly? What is the clue que give me information que es poly? No, miss. It's because?
You have 4 solutions.
Yeah. This is the conclusion, mister. 4 solutions. So we expect 4 solutions. But my question was, what is the reason que es polynomial? What is the clue que give me?
The second power?
The second power and the 4th power.
Oh, okay, yeah, so the exponents.
When the exponent is what behavior is the exponent? When the exponent is a whole number is positive natural number. Okay, whole number is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. No negative 1, no negative exponent, no fraction exponent. Okay, good. Entonces es a polynomial, okay. And some students say we have 4 solutions. So when we finish this, we can find 4 solutions, yes or no? Yes, four solution. But my next question of the classification, this equation is quadratic in front?
Yes.
Exactly. The answer is yes. What is the clue que give me information que es quadratic in front? Why? Because no, equal to zero, no. Because
of the exponent,
what is the relationship between the exponent?
their multiples.
Es múltiplo, es twice, es twice. When the greater exponent is twice, it's double. The smaller is classified like a quadratic in front. In other words, we can do something in order to convert this equation to quadratic and solve them by the traditional way for the quadratic. Entonces, we always using auxiliary variable, que es u. And in this case, is c squared. That you take always the smaller exponent to define u. This, if you define, look at that, que this guy is u, we have minus 5u, right? This is definition. This is my definition. I create that. This is twice. This is double. This is u squared. Make sense, this substitution? This substitution allow me convert this polynomial equation degree equal 4 and one quadratic equation. Now it's quadratic, this equation. And you solving this equation. What method you recommend me for solving this quadratic equation? Remember my recommendation is... Go ahead. Factory, exactly. Okay, my recommendation is you spend only 2 seconds to analyze if possible or not the factorization, because if the factorization is easy, you are doing in 1 second. See, in 2 seconds you don't see the possibility of the factorization, you apply quadratic formula ABC. But in this case, it's elementary, que by factorization is super easy, because the combination is 3 and 2, no? 3 times 2 is 6, 3 plus 2 is 5. Negative of. Yes or no? So you apply zero factor property. Each factor is equal to 0, therefore u is 3 and u is 2. But remember, this is the no solution. This is the value of u, but I need the value for z, que es the original variable. Okay, no problem. This is the easy part. So I split the paper in 2 parts. Yeah, I know que u is 3. Yeah, I know que u is 2. But the connection in between u and c is this formula. This is equivalent to say c squared equal 3 and c squared equal 2. And you have, in that moment, 2 new quadratic equations. But it's super easy because you solve it by square root. C alone is equal plus or minus radical 3. And C alone is equal plus or minus radical 2. And the solution set in our example is plus or minus radical 3, comma, plus or minus radical 2. How many solutions in total we have in this example? How many? How many? How many? 4 solutions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Any question? What part you don't understand? No? You understand everything? You feel strong to get 100 points and the test on paper?
Can I copy that real quick?
A ver, I don't understand very well because your voice is ba. Come on, repeat.
Can I just copy it really quick?
No, I don't. Come on, repeat or use in the chat to read that, the idea. Mister, repetition. Don't worry. This is the problem of the online class. Come on, go ahead. Don't hesitate. What is your question? What part do you want to get repeat again? What part do you want to get repeat again? No? No repetition?
Hello.
Hello, He wants
said
to
he
copy.
he said he just
Oh,
needed to copy it.
okay. Good. Entonces, I waiting for you.
And I had a question too.
Go ahead.
For the exam, you said that we're gonna have to write it on paper. When is that gonna be?
Yeah. So the test I sent to you today, you solve it in one piece of paper, and the same paper. You
Okay.
print. I put enough space for working. You take a picture and send me back. Or if you have a scanner, you scan it, become in PDF format and send me back for the email. It's the only it's the communication. Okay. Remember, this is due next Tuesday, so September 22nd. September 22nd is do everything about this one.
Okay, but
Because
you're gonna leave it on Blackboard?
Yeah, of course. When I grade, immediately you can see your grade in Blackboard.
Perfect.
Don't
Gracias.
worry. Okay. I want to say something. Okay. Mister, you copy or not yet?
And you said one question per page, right, Professor?
Well. Not necessarily, miss. Depending the size of the question. They are a short question. You have the short answer. Not necessarily. Okay, this is up to you. You are advanced students. You are college students, and you need to using your imagination. I suppose you are a teacher. Yeah, I need to understand very well the word. If you want to, I understand. You great. So, don't try to do your best. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
See, you try to do your best. Okay.
We're ready.
You copy, right? Ready? Continue. Keep going.
Yes.
Now the problem 18. 18 is a little bit complicated and long. It's c to the 6th power minus 152 c cubic third power plus 3,375. Don't worry for the number. Don't be scared because we have calculator. No? Everyone have calculator, right? Okay, this subject is important calculator. And this test, not too much. But in the test number 4 is completely important, the calculator, because we are working with the complicated function, exponential, logarithmic function, que this is impossible computing one elementary calculator la que se da en los supermarket, no? 2 plus 2, 3 plus 3, no. We need a scientific, but not too expensive scientific, no? No, cheaper. Okay, question number 1, quadratic equation, yes or no? Quadratic equation, yes or no? Come on. No.
No.
Polynomial equation, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. What is the degree of this polynomial?
6.
6.
6. How many solutions we expect when I finish?
6.
6. 6 solutions. ¿Es quadratic in front or no? No? Yes?
Yes.
No? Yes! Because the exponent is 6, que 6 is twice 3. Entonces, my last question to start. Who is you? Who is you?
3.
Z to the 3rd power.
Exactly. Very well. I copy now. This is u and this is u squared. And this equation is quadratic. I forgot plus here. Es obvio que by factorization is impossible because too heavy number, but by quadratic formula, yes, let's do it. A is 1, B is negative 152, and C is 3,375. And the quadratic formula minus B plus or minus square root B squared minus 4AC divided by 2. Entonces 152 positive, right? Because it's minus here, the formula have another minus, double minus together, become positive. It's minus 152 squared minus 4 times 1 times 3,375 divided by 2 times 1. Okay. So I have my calculator now in my hand. Yeah, I put 152. I don't care if it's negative, no, because you know when it's negative, become positive. So the 152 square is my calculator here. Square is 23,000. So this guy is 23,104 minus. And now multiplication 4 times 1 get 4 times 3,375. 13,500. Now subtraction, both. And when you subtracting 23,104 minus 13,500, the answer is 9604. And now apply the square root that number. Okay, and the calculator square root is here. There you go. The square root. Square root 9604. The answer is 98. Wow. 98. Okay. Therefore, my answer so far is 152 plus or minus 98 divided by 2. In order to simplification this, I propose you divide in two pieces, one positive, one negative. So 152 plus 98 is 250 divided by 2 is obviously 125. Sorry, this is here, 125. When it's positive. When it's negative, 152 minus 98 is 54 divided by 2 is 27. But this is the final answer, no? Because the U value. Remember, using algebra, I have a polynomial equation degree 6. Yeah, I convert to quadratic equation degree 2. Suppose que we get two values of the U. Entonces, now I split the paper again in two pieces. This is the most important moment, crucial moment. U is equal 125 and U is equal 27. But who is U? Well, U is here. Look at that. It's C cubic. Now, I copy now. C cubic is equal 125. And C cubic is equal 27. Entonces, some students make this mistake. Look, you can apply cubic root both sides. You can, but you lost. You lost solution. Remember, we need to get 6 solutions. Therefore, you consider this like a polynomial equation. Let me write in standard form, right-hand side 0. Y I suppose que this is polynomial equation degree 3. We expect 3 solutions here. And 3 are here, and 3 here is 6. Yes or no? You apply cubic root both sides, you get 1 real solution, 1 real. You have 2 solutions, and we need 6 solutions. Okay, now we're using the factorization. I want to copy the formula for the factorization different of cubic. When you see one in algebra, one expression like that, it's different of cubic. I know the formula that the factorization is a minus b, a squared plus ab plus b squared. In our specific example, no es a and b, it's z and 125 or 27. The factorization is one binomial and one trinomial. This cubic root is a Z, and cubic root 125 F5. Where I come from this 5 guy? Cubic root 125 F5. Minus n between, look at the formula, minus n between. And inside the trinomial, you have the first square is C squared, plus, always plus, look, plus. Multiplication both is 5Z, plus 5 squared is 25. Everyone understand this factorization? Let me try to do again this using the same formula and the same idea. This is cubic root, this is Z, cubic root 27 is 3, the cubic root 27 is 3. Why? Because 3 times 3 times 3, 27, no? Minus in between. And inside you have C squared plus 3Z plus 9. Where I come from this 9? 3 squared. You see in the formula, look, let me show you the formula. The formula, the last guy is B squared. And B in this example is 3. 3 squared is 9. And this B is 5. And 5 squared is 25. Everyone follow me. We almost finished. Yes or no? Entonces we separate C minus 5 is equal to 0. Apply a 0 factor property. One factor is 0. I can factorization this trinomial? No. Always this trinomial in the formula. I know. Because the teacher que showed me algebra elementary say that this trinomial is always prime. It's impossible factorization. The reason is because the factorization is complex. So when you try, the answer this is C equals 5. It's exactly the answer that one student get without doing the factorization. So you apply cubic root both sides here. And cubic root both sides. We get que C is 5. Que es the real solution. This is good. But you omit the complex solution. The complex solution is coming from the solution for the trinomial. This is quadratic equation. Well, again, solving by quadratic formula, by factorization, I know it's impossible. 1, 5, 25. Quadratic formula, minus b plus or minus square root. B squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. Minus 5 plus or minus square root 5 squared is 25 minus 4 times 1 times 25. It's 100 divided by 2 times 1. This is negative 5. Inside the radical, we have 25 minus 100. So this is negative 75. Plus or minus square root negative 75 divided by 2. But square root 75, square root negative 75 is I, is square root positive 75. And 75 I can simplification, of course I can simplification. This is 3 and 25. And square root 25, I know that 5. Therefore, we can transformation this like a minus 5 plus and minus I, because it's negative inside the radical. 5, this 5, come from for the square root 25, radical 3. And radical 3 stay inside the radical, divided by. Wow, too long. But it's not like that. No, it's acceptable, it's understandable. So another solution is negative 5 over 2, because it's complex, I separate, plus or minus 5i, 5 radical 3 over 2i. Okay. So how many solutions so far we have? When we have 1, 2, and 4. No, 1, 2, and 3. Because it's plus or minus. Okay, similar process, very similar process. We are using now for the second part. Wow. Okay, the second part is, look, easy. It's similar, very, very similar. C minus 3 equal to 0. Therefore, C is 3. Super. 3. Real solution. And the second is C squared plus 3C plus 9. Okay, A is 1, B is 3, C is 9. Quadratic equation again is minus 3 plus or minus square root 3 squared is 9 minus 4 times 1 times 9 divided by 2 times 1. This is 9. This is 36, no? 9 minus 36 is 36 minus 9, put in my calculator, 27. Entonces es minus 3 plus or minus square root negative 27 divided by 2, no? But square root negative 27 is I, is square root positive 27. But 27, I can break it down like a 3 and 9. Okay, I know that square root 9 is 3. Therefore, this is 3I radical 2. The solution, the complete solution is minus 3 over 2 plus or minus is 3 radical 3 over 2i. We have now, remember we have 3, 4, 5, and 6 solutions. Leave it like that if you want, or you listing in the formal solution set, but I don't care. I don't need that. If you solve it like that, it's okay. Any question? I promise in the test, no equation like that. Only to degree 4, no degree 6. It's too much. This is only for show you the idea for the polynomial equation. Oh, it's too long, eh? Look, we start here. Wow, we apply quadratic equation one time, factorization difference of cubic, apply quadratic equation 2 times more. Wow, too much work. But you understand or you don't understand? Tell me.
I understand.
Clear? Okay. You copy? You want que... Ay, sorry. You want to copy or no? I make a zoom. To see much better, totally. Ay. Create a... Okay, the connection is lost. Go.
I did have a quick question.
Go ahead. This is a moment.
What exactly is that used to solve? There has to be a purpose to have something so insane like that. What is that actually representing?
Represent, Mr. Suppose we are doing the graph of the polynomial, no? Okay, this is, you know that the answer is a big question. What is the meaning? Can we solve an equation in algebra? Wow. It's because we need the solution, no? And we need the solution for several reasons. One reason is solution. Suppose a polynomial equation, run. It's like that. This is the solution, run. This is the solution. When you solve a polynomial equation, suppose, I don't know, equal to 0, poly equal to 0. The thing we are doing is find the x in a set. Because I need to investigate this graph. Okay. So do you understand? Okay, your question is big question. I ask you, what is the reason that we use a multiplication in mathematics? Well, no, for several problems we solve them. We use a multiplication. So it's very. This is like a philosophic question. Okay, I can talk to you maybe 10 hours, try to explain, but this is not the more important, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, entonces, may I erase the board? Oh no.
Professor, I have
Please.
a question.
Go
Why
ahead.
do you get degree 4? Like, what makes? I followed you through to the end, but like, where'd you get degree that it's 4?
In the previous example, you say? previous example?
In this one here that you just
Yeah, look at that, look at that. In this example, we are doing one polynomial equation whose degree is 4 because the degree represents the higher exponent. Degree 4 represents the higher exponent. This is your question, miss?
Yes, yes, thank you.
Okay, super. Okay. Okay, let's practice a little bit now. Radical equation. 19. Is square root x plus 8 is equal, no, sorry, plus 12 equal x. This is the equation 19. Okay, what should I do? You solve for x. Entonces, the step one in the radical equation, this is radical classification. It's important to understand the thing we are doing. We are doing Maria, we are doing Jose, classification, radical equation.
So move x into the equation so they can equal 0?
No equal to 0, no estándar, no. This is quadratic polynomial, yeah, pero no radical. Radical is completely different. The solution is you isolate the radical. You move 12 to the other side, and now you square both sides. This is the most important moment. The key idea for solving any radical equation is a square. Bueno, the square or depending the index. Si suppose que es cubic root, you raise to the cubic power. Si es 4 root, you raise to the 4 power, and so on. In this case, the square root, so the square root, you know, the square root default, we have 2 here. And when you square, this action, this function cancels out each other. The answer is just x plus a without square root, without square, and now you FOIL that part. X minus 12 times x minus 12, no? You FOIL. X times x, x squared. X times negative 12 and negative 12. And this times this is negative 12 again. And this times this is positive 144 because 12 times 12 is 144. And now we combine later. But I have a question. The question is this equation, what kind of equation you have in this moment? In this moment, what kind? Classification. What kind? What is the name of this lady?
Is it irrational?
Irrational. Irrational. What means irrational? Irrational.
You have to set it to 0.
No, irrational. The irrationality is when you have radical. In this case, exactly. Sergio Lopez say quadratic equation. Why quadratic equation? What is the reason that you discover que es quadratic equation? What is the reason? What is the reason? Square, x squared. This is the responsibility to be quadratic. Okay? But my question is already expressed in standard form? It's already expressed in standard form? Yes or no? No, it's not already. Entonces, I have to express it in standard form. What should I do? You bring everything to the one side because the another side should be 0. Depending, you saying this to the left or this to the right. It doesn't matter. I prefer saying 2 to the right, no? Because 0 is equal x squared minus 24x plus 144 stay the same, minus x minus a. 0 is equal x squared, and we combine like term. These and these are like term. Minus 24 minus 1 and negative 25. Now 144 minus A, I suppose que es plus 136, ¿no? Yeah. Because 136 plus A is 144. Okay, entonces let me write in elegant way our quadratic equation en estándar. Okay, ready. It's obvious que we are doing by quadratic formula. By factorization is a little bit crazy. Then A1, B is negative 25, and C is 136. So it's 25. Okay, I don't copy anymore the formula. I go directly. Minus B, double minus become positive, square roots, negative 25 squared, minus 4 times 1 times 136. And this divided by 2 times 1 here. Okay, so I copy here in my calculator, 25 squared is 625. You put in the calculator, I don't know by memory. Now, 136 times 1 times 4, it's obvious que es, let me see, 136 multiplication by 4 is 544. Now subtraction. Subtraction 625 minus 544. 81. Positive. Square root 81 is 9. So my answer so far is 25 plus or minus 9 divided by 2. Because 2 times 1 is 2. Okay, now I separate. I separate into pieces. 25 plus 9 divided by 2. And 25 minus 9 divided by 2. Guys, I propose this organization. No? If you like, you take it. It's yours. You can work in another way, of course. There are many ways to do that. However, it's in my way, I consider it better. You adding this at 34 divided by 270. And this is my possibility solution. 25 minus 9 is 16. But by 2, 8. I finish. This is the end of this question, or I keep going? No. Why? What should I do? What should I do? Tell me. And this is super important moment.
You gotta check.
Exactly. You check. You have to check it. Therefore, I propose you need to check. Mandatory checking in the radical equation. How? Make it soon. Soon. Wow, too much. All right, it's okay. I split the paper again into pieces. Black color. I suppose I need to check it for x equals 17 and x equals 8, no? Verification is true statement or no? What equation are you using to check in that? What equation? What equation are you using to check it that? This equation. The original equation. Very well, Sergio. Sergio say original. This is the original. Without transformation, I just copy and paste here. When you paste, you copy. Square root 17, que es x. You replace x for 17 plus 8 plus 12 outside the radical should be, I claim that because I'm not sure that this statement is true or false, 17. Likewise, square root 8 plus 8 plus 12 should be 8. I need to prove that it's true or false. Let's do it quickly because it's just arithmetic. Okay, look at that. 17 plus 8 is 25. Square root 25 is 5. 5 plus 12, of course, 17. 17 is equal to 17. This statement, of course, is true. Therefore, the solution 17 is good. Solution. Likewise, here, a plus a, 16. Square root 16 plus 12 should be 8. The square root 16 is 4. And 4 plus 12 is 16. 16 is not equal to 8. It's completely false. And this solution is completely wrong. And the only solution that this equation has is 17. That's it. This is important, and the checking part is super important in this kind of equation. So keep in mind, copy in your notebook or whatever, a radical equation, you need to check it always. Another equation, you can check it if you want, but not mandatory. You want to verification that your answer is correct, you can, but not necessary, no mandatory. And the radical no, because sometimes when you manipulate the original equation, you convert to another equation, and this new equation introduce extraneous solutions, and you detecting extraneous solution. What is the extraneous solution in this example? 8 is extraneous solution. Any question? 20. Okay, everyone follow me, everyone understand. Okay, I don't want problem. This is a moment. Okay, you can ask me any question. Please, please. I want to see your face. Laura, is okay? No, Launa. Launa, no?
Lana. Yes,
Lana. Yasmin. Ovino. Junior. You can get inside the chat, no? Or no? Okay, Flora. Rosalinda. Okay. Yes. Okay. you are who? Junior door. Okay. Santiago. Everything okay? Jordan.
Yes.
So far, so good.
The best in Miami. You already know.
At Miami-Dade College. Okay, good, very good. Okay, good class. Keep going. 20 is similar. So if it's similar, you can guide me. For example, square root x plus 4 e plus a outside the radical equal x. What should I do now? Isolate the radical. The radical need to stay. Isolate the radical. Very well. Is equal to x minus a. After that, isolate the radical. Very well. After that, where both sides. Now, in the right-hand side, we have the multiplication to binomial, no? Two identical binomial, but its multiplication is x squared minus ax minus ax again plus 64. We combine later. This is x squared minus 16x plus 64. In this moment, I realize we are working with the quadratic equation. So I try to express it in a standard form. I move x and 4 to the right, like that. 0 is equal x squared. Entonces 16 and 1 is 17. And 64 minus 4 is 60. Okay, nice. So I copy my equation in a nice, elegant way, standard, nice. 17x plus 60 equals 0. Help me. How you solve this equation? By quadratic formula or factorization? Help me. I need help. Factorization or quadratic formula? What do you propose me?
I use the
Quadratic formula? Huh?
Quadratic form.